What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. And in today's video, I'll be reviewing LEGO Spider-Man Far From Home set 76129, Hydro Man Attack. This set has 471 pieces, is for ages 7 and up, contains 4 minifigures, and retails for $39.99 in the United States. So this is a really fun set. It's based on Venice, Italy, where we've got all these canals and water stuff going on, which makes total sense that we got Hydro Man with this set. But all in all, it's a really neat set, and I can't wait to break it down. So as always, let's start by taking a look at those minifigures. Okay, so our first minifigure is Peter Parker / Spider-Man, and it's a really cool look. So he's got all these web pieces that he comes with. Before I start breaking down the minifigure, it's got these web handcuffs, which we've seen before, and then there's two of these web pieces that you can put in this clear piece that he holds in his hand. So let's get those webs out of there so you can take a closer look at the minifigure. And the figure itself is pretty cool. You can see he's got a hoodie on with the Spider-Man costume coming out from where his shirt's unbuttoned there. Then he's got the Scott Lang head, which is disappointing. I would have liked to get a new head, but oh well. And then he's got this beanie cap here with the Spider-Man logo printed on it, as if he's putting on his suit. And when you flip that around, he's got a scared face, which I think looks a little too old for Tom Holland, but I guess that this side works. Now, I will say, too, that it comes with a brown hairpiece you can put on there, and when you put that hairpiece on, I guess that looks like Tom Holland, but it just doesn't look as youthful as I would have liked, so it's an okay figure, but it's definitely best without the head, so I definitely recommend finding a custom head that you like, and of course, you can check out the customs on my channel to see if I've done something that you might want to use for your figure. So next up is Hydro Man, and this is an interesting figure. So there's only printing on the face, and then the torso on the front and back of both of those. So you can see he's got some bubbles coming up, there's some waves coming up his back there, and it's a neat figure, but man, what I wouldn't have done for this to be like a see-through translucent figure, especially with like translucent arms or legs, kind of like what we saw on Electro in the Spider-Man sets a few years ago, but I understand that those figures could look pretty similar pretty quick. So overall, it's a great looking figure, but I think it leaves a little bit to be desired, but luckily my channel is mostly about customs, so I'll definitely be upgrading this one in the near future. Next up is Mysterio, who I'm super excited to have as a LEGO minifigure because, well, he's my favorite Marvel villain. So a lot of people are curious about the bubble helmet here, and it's a new piece for his bubble helmet, but underneath it's just a silverish gray reflective head there, which is really nice, and then the helmet pops on top of that. Now, of course, he does have a spongy cape, and maybe I'm crazy, but it doesn't seem as bulky around the neck as spongy capes usually tend to be, so that's nice. And then he's got new torso and leg printing, and he's got these blue power blasts, so when you hold up his arm like this, and you push this against the body, it shoots that out of the hand just like that. Now, I will say that the Mysterio in this set is the same as the Molten Man set and the Stark Jet, so if you're just looking to get Mysterio, you can get him from any of the Far From Home sets. And last is MJ, aka Michelle, and it's a really nice looking figure as far as the head is concerned. I think that the rest of the figure leaves a lot to be desired. It's just plain black legs, it's this red shirt with the gray hoodie that we've seen a million times in other sets, a new face, which is nice, and then this hair that really looks nothing like Zendaya's hair in the Spider-Man movies. But you can flip it around, and she's got a smirk on this side, and then a puzzled look on this side. And, of course, the head really does look like the character, but the rest is just awful. So I'll definitely be upgrading this on my channel very soon. Alright, so up first, we've got Michelle's little gondola here, which is really neat. It's a pretty simple build. You can see there's a 2x4 red plate piece in there that holds the whole thing together. It's a really nice look. The only thing I don't like is that there wasn't a little paddle piece on the end of this oar. I just think it looks like she's holding a, stick, and I don't know, it might have looked a little nicer without that. But in any case, that's the gondola. So then, of course, we've got Hydro Man's Cyclone piece here, which is really an interesting build. It's a lot of drape bricks, as I call them, which are like these pieces here that put studs out on a wall in front of it. And then there's lots of these 2x2 slant pieces here, which, of course, you put these stickers on to make it look like the water is cycloning around and building him up. So it's a pretty simple build, but I actually like it more than I thought I would based on the box art. And as for the set itself, it offers a lot of cool play features, so you can see it's actually pretty massive. A lot bigger than I expected it to be, but the box art is sometimes deceiving like that. So let's go ahead and zoom in and look at some of the specifics. Okay, so off to the right here, you can see there's a little park bench kind of thing here where two people can sit and share a coffee or a slice of pizza, which you can see on there. And when you press this, it actually like flips that up, so it'll kick a minifigure up and off. So it's like, you know, Hydro Man is causing an explosion. Then, of course, there's all kinds of great features. You can see there's a little vent down here, which is neat. And then it's completely open underneath here, which is a lot like the Venetian canals in Venice. So then there's a great little light post here, and then the coffee shop in the back has an open door, and there's all of these little studs here, which you can use to put the webs in, but I'll show you that in just a minute on the bridge. So there's two 2x2 pieces here with these stickers on them. There's some plant stuff up top here. Then when you flip it around, there's a little coffee shop inside, but it's a little bland. I would have liked if it was a little bit deeper or something, but overall, you guys know I love location sets, and this one definitely delivers. So then on top of the coffee shop, there's this kind of like bell tower looking thing up top with a web here. There's some plants growing on the top, and overall it's just a really nice look to that side of the building. Now moving over just a bit, we've got the bridge, and as I said, you can put the webs in these pegs, and it comes with lots of webbing, which we saw in the minifigure section, but you can put those in there to make it look like there's a battle going on. And then there's this nice arcing piece that goes over the top here that I really like. You can see that the inside of the bridge is pretty hollow. That's pretty antique looking. And then we've got a little dock down here with some steps to connect up, a little floating water buoy here, and then you can flip this around. And something that I didn't know anything about is that there's this little hole here, and then on the inside there's a diamond, a piece of pizza, and a rat enjoying a little snack down in the sewers there. So the only real play feature on the bridge is pressing this button, and when you do that, it pops off those pieces from the bridge. So that's a really cool play feature, especially to, you know, reenact these battles, which I'm sure will be in Spider-Man Far From Home. And overall, it's a pretty neat set. So let's go ahead and zoom out and take a final look, and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, well, this is such a fun set. For 40 bucks, I really think that this one is worth it. There's a lot of great play features, the minifigures are great, and overall, I mean, I haven't built the other two Spider-Man sets, but I think that this is going to be the best one. You know that I love location sets, so getting this bridge and the little coffee shop is awesome, and I can't wait to get another one to expand this build. So be sure to drop a comment below, let me know what you think of this set, and if you plan on picking it up, you can order it from lego.com using the link in the description below, where I'll make a couple pennies back as an affiliate seller, which will help fund this channel. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you guys haven't already, be sure to click subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So until next time, build on. If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.